Famous people have a way of saying things that can inspire and motivate us. Whether it's a message of hope, a call to action, or a nugget of wisdom, the words of famous people have the power to impact our lives in meaningful ways. In this post, we'll be exploring 10 inspiring quotes from famous people that are sure to lift your spirits and give you a much-needed boost of motivation. From actors and musicians to writers and politicians, these quotes come from a diverse range of people who have made their mark in the world. Whether you're facing a tough challenge or simply looking for some words of encouragement, these quotes are sure to inspire and motivate you to reach your goals and live your best life. Our first quote comes from Mahatma Gandhi, a leader of the Indian independence movement who is best known for his philosophy of nonviolent resistance. Gandhi once said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." This quote has become a popular motto for those who want to make a positive difference in the world, and it's easy to see why. The quote reminds us that we all have the power to bring about change, no matter how small or insignificant we might feel. It encourages us to take action, to be proactive, and to make a difference in the world, rather than simply hoping that change will happen on its own. Gandhi's words are particularly inspiring in today's world, where many people feel disillusioned and powerless to make a difference. They remind us that even small actions can add up to creating real and lasting change, and that we all have the potential to be agents of positive transformation in the world. Our second quote comes from Maya Angelou, a celebrated poet and civil rights activist. Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This quote speaks to the power of our actions and words to affect others, and the lasting impact they can have. It reminds us that how we treat others matters, and that the way we make people feel can have a lasting effect on their lives. Angelou's words are particularly relevant in today's world, where we are bombarded with an endless stream of words and images that can often leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. They remind us of the importance of genuine human connection, and the power we must make others feel valued and supported. In a world where we often feel like we're just a drop in the ocean, Angelou's quote reminds us that our actions and words can have a ripple effect and make a difference in the world. Our third quote comes from Albert Einstein, one of the most influential scientists in history. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." This quote highlights the power of imagination and creativity, and the importance of thinking outside the box. It reminds us that knowledge alone is not enough to solve complex problems or come up with innovative solutions. We also need to be able to see things in new and different ways and to be willing to think outside the boundaries of what we already know. Einstein's words are particularly relevant in a world that is constantly changing and evolving. They remind us that we need to be adaptable and open-minded and be willing to embrace new ideas and approaches. They also encourage us to keep an open mind and to never stop learning, no matter how much we already know. Our fourth quote comes from Martin Luther King Jr., a civil rights leader who is best known for his role in the American civil rights movement. King once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." This quote speaks to the importance of standing up for what we believe in, even when it's difficult or unpopular. It reminds us that true character is revealed not when things are easy, but when we are faced with challenges and adversity. It encourages us to stay true to our values and to have the courage to stand up for what we believe in, even in the face of opposition. King's words are particularly relevant in a world where it can be easy to go along with the crowd or to take the path of least resistance. They remind us of the importance of standing up for what we believe in and being true to ourselves, even when it's hard. Our fifth quote comes from Walt Disney, the founder of the Walt Disney Company. Disney once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." This quote speaks to the power of imagination and the importance of setting big goals. It reminds us that anything is possible if we have the vision and the determination to make it happen. It encourages us to dream big and pursue our passions with gusto. Disney's words are particularly relevant in a world that often tells us to be practical and to play it safe. They remind us that we are capable of achieving great things if we believe in ourselves and are willing to put in the hard work to make our dreams a reality. Our sixth quote comes from Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple and one of the most influential innovators in history. Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. This quote speaks to the importance of finding work that we are passionate about and that brings us satisfaction. It reminds us that we spend a large portion of our lives working and that it's important to find work that we love and that aligns with our values and goals. It encourages us to keep searching for work that truly excites and inspires us and to never settle for something that doesn't make us happy. Jobs' words are particularly relevant in a world where so many people are unhappy in their jobs or feel unfulfilled by their careers. They remind us of the importance of finding work that we love and that brings us joy, and of the power of passion and purpose in our work lives. Our seventh quote comes from Oprah Winfrey, a media executive and philanthropist who is known for her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. Winfrey once said, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." This quote speaks to the importance of living a life that is authentic and true to our values and goals. It reminds us that we have the power to shape our own lives and to create the kind of life we want for ourselves. It encourages us to pursue our dreams and embrace the adventures that life has to offer. Our eighth quote comes from J.K. Rowling, the best-selling author of the Harry Potter series. Rowling once said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case, you fail by default." This quote speaks to the importance of taking risks and embracing failure as a natural part of life. It reminds us that we are all bound to make mistakes and experience setbacks, but that these failures can be valuable learning experiences that help us grow and become stronger. It encourages us to embrace our mistakes and to use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Rowling's words are particularly relevant in a world where perfection is often expected, and failure is stigmatized. They remind us that it's okay to make mistakes and that it's through our failures that we learn and grow. Our ninth quote comes from Albert Schweitzer, a theologian and humanitarian who is best known for his work as a medical missionary in Africa. Schweitzer once said, "The purpose of human life is to serve, and to show compassion and the will to help others." This quote speaks to the importance of service and compassion in our lives. It reminds us that our purpose in life is not just about ourselves, but about making a positive difference in the world. It encourages us to be kind and to help others, and to see the value and worth in every person we meet. Schweitzer's words are particularly relevant in a world that is often focused on self-interest and individualism. They remind us of the power of compassion and service, and the joy and fulfillment that can come from helping others. Our final quote comes from Mark Twain, a beloved writer and humorist who is known for his wit and wisdom. Twain once said, "Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter." This quote speaks to the importance of mindset and the power of perspective. It reminds us that age is just a number and that it's our attitude and mindset that really matter. It encourages us to stay young at heart and to embrace the opportunities and challenges that come with each stage of life. Twain's words are particularly relevant in a world that often places a premium on youth and appearance. They remind us that it's our mindset and attitude that really matter and that we are never too old to live a full and meaningful life. We hope that these quotes have inspired you and that you'll take some time to reflect on their messages. If you have your own favorite inspiring quotes from famous people, we'd love to hear about them. Share your thoughts in the comments section below.